Okay. Let me know if you can hear me or see the stream, and if people can, we'll just relook at the list and start from there. So let me know. I started everything again. We started from the, not the bottom, but we started again. This is 100% not going up on YouTube. What? I think the stream's fine. Just needed a second to refresh it, which is, we'll see. We'll wait. We'll give it a second. Hopefully people who were in the queue do come back, but it just happens, man. No, we're still dropping some frames. Not too bad though. Are we on? Can everyone hear me? I know I'm not playing any music because I don't know if that was part of the problem. Because everyone's, streaming stuff and playing games and whatnot in the house. You can hear me? What's up? Okay, awesome. That's good. Let's see if Chatterbait's Cam Sub Girl, XOXO, who we're doing a reading for. What a name, dude. Let's see if they're here. And we'll continue and we'll get started with them. But Erisine, hi, welcome. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see one of Verana's people come by. I love his hello emote. It's very nice. That's adorable. I mean, I should be at that point where, because I'm not good at art, I should probably purchase emotes, but the ones I do have now are like, I'm not gonna stop making them, I'm just gonna continue to go for it and just never stop making them. This whole channel is based on that, so like, it feels like a waste if I stop. Let's see if they are still in chat. Yeah, it looks like they're still in chat. Hi. If not, that's fine. I kind of understand if people, hop out after a little break on the internet there. What the fuck is this? The 10 Commandments of Frisbee? If not, that's cool. The music's still kind of just jamming in my head, like the same song. Yeah. Okay. I'll give it a couple more minutes. If Chatterbait Cam Sub Girl is not on or not here, I will continue with the reading, and I will post. I kind of just have to post it at this point, right? So whoever gets a reading can know when or what they got. We might actually still go with it. Because they're going through a hard time, so we'll post it up on my VOD channel on YouTube for people to come and see. We'll give it a little bit more time. We'll sit in silence and just relax. It's honestly weird getting more readings or getting a reading done for you. A lot of the cards that I've done, a lot of the readings that I've done, like I've just done a lot for other people and haven't been getting any for myself or doing any for myself. It feels weird doing that. Most reads that I do for myself don't feel right in a way. They just kind of feel forced. It looks like we're dropping frames again. It hasn't stopped. No, thank you for buying the ooze. Nope, it stopped there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's just you in chat here, Scene. Also, am I saying your name correct? I haven't been corrected. Please correct me if I have been saying it wrong. But we'll do this reading for Chatterbait Cam Subgirl. Because in case they see it on YouTube or if they come back and ask what happened, has my reading been done, they can always pop by. Because a lot of the gist of the reading is just saying, hey, you need to start listening to your inner self. You need to start listening to your subconscious, because the High Priestess is very much intertwined and connected with their highest good and their highest person. Kind of like listening to the soul, listening to the universe and what that has to say for you here. That's where the High Priestess really comes from. So listening to what you feel, listening to what is around you, and being able to react to that is quite important for what's happening to them. It's interesting to see that the Four of Wands isn't present, because usually the Four of Wands is celebration and fun and joy and being able to lift your feet, you know. I think that a lot because a lot of the cards represent someone who's like kind of laid back, laying back in a hammock almost. But this is just a lot of, hey, it is a tough time, yes. It's kind of a struggle, 100%. Like, I understand that. But you also have to maintain the good in your life, and you have to still celebrate the good that's with you. Seeing that come through, seeing that be present, seeing that will also help you push forward in what's happening. And although life may seem like a juggling act at this point with the Two of Pentacles, a lot of this is just coming through with, as long as you're keeping your head up and you're able to focus, things will work its way through. You have a decision to make on where you want to go in life, in terms of, you know, is the home at this point something that you can avoid? Maybe it's time to start a plan of how to leave the house and get to somewhere else. But there is going to be an end to this pain. There is going to be an end in this low light. So keep your, and you kind of feel it at this point. I feel like they feel that there's some sort of climax that's going to end, some sort of ending that will come through and kind of relieve them from the lowness of what they're feeling. So full moon and eclipse, and just like that, a door slams shut. If you pull this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. I do have a VOD. I've been doing your reading, so I'm going to definitely post this up. Here, but you are here, so I can run through it again if you are here. Or rewatch it. I just reconnected now. I'll run it through you now. I'll run it with you now. I think it's unfair that the internet did not want you to hear whatever was happening. So I'll just need send another message like I'm ready or let's go or something, just so I know you're still connected. Just, yeah, my internet has just been a bit rough since the state that I live in here in New Zealand is still in lockdown. Now I want to make sure you get your reading. You waited long enough and you spent time, so gotta make it fair. So again, as I was saying, you were talking about a low that you were feeling. You were talking about how you're kind of struggling at the moment, and that there's just been a lull in terms of trying to find joy, and trying to figure out what your next move is. And unfortunately, Irma's back. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming back. Excuse me. So yeah, the High Priestess, for you, Cam, is a call for you to listen to your subconscious, listen to the inner workings of your worlds, and making sure that you're listening to how you feel about the situation, right? Like, you can definitely read the situation and look and see what's happening, but you could definitely have a different interpretation on how you feel about it. So listening to that will help you know where you want to go next. Because like, you can look at a situation of like having issues with your family and saying there's a lot of things that is stopping us from pursuing something, but like leaving, for example, leaving the house and moving out. But then deep down, you want to move out. So it doesn't mean even though the situation says you can't move out at the moment financially, or it's not helpful, or you can't help it, you can still kind of push through it in a way and say, hey, let's start a plan to move out. And the Four of Wands is present. Kind of is a good definition here of just like reminding yourself of the successes and joys in life, and that there's a lot more to experience, and there's a lot more to be had, right? Like, it's not just going to be fleeting. It's not gone forever. It'll still come back to you. You'll still have more opportunity to celebrate and enjoy life. A lot of this just comes with just reminding yourself that it's still possible to be happy and still possible to put your feet up, and the journey's not over, right? There's more to go. It's only the 4. We're not up to the 10 yet. We're not up even to the king or the queen. So there's a lot more to experience. So have faith that those joys and those good moments are still there for you. And the Two of Pentacles that is present here in the 3rd position just talks about you juggling a lot right now. So trying to figure out, hey, how are we supposed to treat ourselves and do certain things while everything is kind of up in the air. A lot of this is just telling you to focus and to understand that you just need to hold on a little longer before an end comes. So whatever this end may be, it could be the end to conflict, it could be an end to the lows, and that more positive and more fun experiences are coming back towards you. In terms of what you're supposed to be focusing on, it's really how you feel. That's what your focus should be, because then that will lead you to your next goal, right? Focus on, when you go to a situation, look at how do you feel, and then figure out, why do I feel this way? Because then we can figure out how to change it and alter it so that we can move on towards something better. That's basically the gist of the reading for the tarot. And we're getting into your advice card here, which is the conclusions are within reach, the full moon eclipse, excuse me, and it reads as follows. The full moon eclipse. And just like that, a door slams shut. If you pull this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak, or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make it right what they did, but it releases you so you can move on. Doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation is important right now. And let events unfold. So a lot of this is just meditation, and not even meditation, just like listening to yourself, listening to what your gut says, and saying, these are the things that I feel. There will be a moment in time where you can make a decision and say, hey, we're going to do X, Y, and Z now. We're going to move on to the next thing now. And that's quite important, because listening to how you feel will more educate you to where you actually want to be, and will, push you to the place where you should be as well. And that's the basic gist of it. I hope that made sense. Sorry about the internet connection once again. Hopefully we can hold on for the rest of the readings. We'll actually close the queue for now. I'm trying hard to hang on, but it's hard. Perfect sense. Thanks so much for the reading. Well, for redoing it. No, that's perfectly fine. I'm glad you're able to reconnect, and then we can get this reading done for you. Hopefully that makes sense. Holy shit, your name is like fucking funny. I don't know how you're still on this. How are you still on Twitch? How has nobody like said something yet? Or maybe I just, outed myself as as someone who knows that site. Maybe that's what the goal is. Anyway, that was a lovely reading. I hope that you can kind of figure out where you're going next. Yeah, good luck. And life's not gonna suck forever. Things will get good. Not banned yet. Not banned yet. We gonna keep the streak, baby. We gonna keep the streak. We're getting some drops, but it's not too bad. 420 Irma, hi. What's up? Thanks for coming back. Let me know if you have a theme or a question, and then I'll just get started. I'll choose the deck this time just so we can expedite the process. Speed up the process is what I meant to say. Anything Spirit has been trying to tell me. Cool. We'll do a general then. We'll do a general with the cats. I love that question, by the way. It's very nice to just kind of throw yourself at what the cards have to say. I get a lot of general reads because they're nice to kind of figure out what I'm not thinking about, or to like bring attention to things that aren't normally what I put thought into. So let us see. Guys, I'm gonna be real. The names of the people that have come through the stream are very fucking memey, but like I'm so stoked. It's so entertaining for myself. Like 420 Irma, come on, your name is 420. Your name would I guess it's my fault for judging a book by its cover, but like your name would be a thing where I'm like, hey, are you just here to fuck with me? Xiaojing, yeah, come in the queue. Hold on, I just reopened it. Hop on. Just trying to make sure that we can maintain the stream and get through the list because we've been having some internet problems, but sorry. Like, your name is fun. And I'm glad you're not someone who's here to just make fun of me because I do tarot cards and stuff like that. Yeah. Xiaojing, if you want, you can hop into the queue. I actually don't know how bad my delay is right now. Oh, my delay is really bad. My delay is rough. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community. Sorry, I got distracted. Sorry, I'm just going through a couple of things here. Okay. Irma, when you're ready, let me know. We'll get started with your reading. We'll go from there. it might be a bit delayed, but that's fine as long as the stream is up and active. So like Irma, when you message, yeah, when you say ready, that might be hella delayed. So cool. I see that here. We will get started. So 6 of Swords, represented here in the past. It feels like a lot has happened in your past there, where you feel like you've done a couple of things that you regret. You've done a couple of things that you wish you could take back, but it's not like super harsh things. It's things you wish that were very, very important for some people, but it doesn't mean you can't be forgiven. But they know that the damage was done, essentially. But that's all in your past. This is something that you have to let go of. This is something that you have to just accept and say that you are a human being. You made a mistake. We're just gonna not do that mistake for next time. We're gonna try and keep it. Like we have to learn from it at this point. We have to understand what we're looking for and what happened. A lot of this reading really comes from you healing and figuring out how to go from here in terms of forgiving yourself and letting yourself understand how to get over it. I lost the meaning for this one already. So there might be a sense of lack of self-confidence at this point. You're trying to do a lot. I think it's a lot of like you're trying to make up for things that was done, and you're trying to somehow get them to forgive you on the spot, or get them to do something to reassure you that they're not mad or that they're not disappointed still. But it's going to be a thing that they're still going to be disappointed about. It's going to be a thing that's going to be hard for them to like come to terms with almost. And the question of like, will I be forgiven now? The answer is no. Like, not yet. You have to let time go, and you have to let time take its toll on others in terms of healing, right? Because whatever mistake you made, like, again, you're human. It's fine. People make mistakes as long as you obviously I feel like you feel a lot of regret here. So there's something in your past that you just need to let go. There's something in your past that's going to help you heal, and there's something in your past that's going to be kind of the reason to why you feel like you're slowing down or not really sure why you haven't reached a certain place yet in your life. Ace of Cups in reverse. That does talk about heartbreak and a loss of like spiritual and emotional balance. So maybe this isn't past, present, and future. This might be just the past and like what's happening now in the present. Because I think, well, I mean, even if you read it in the future wise, you can see the Ace of Cups come through as like, the more that you carry this baggage and the more that you let it control your life, the more pain and the more kind of loss you're going to experience with it. So it's about taking the time and understanding that you need to heal from this. You need to forgive yourself from this, because yes, you did wrong. Yes, people are, still a bit, maybe not the happiest people, but your forgiveness of yourself is what's going to help you move on to better things, and to moving on to better places, especially mentally, and like how you can work through the situation. Rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. Let me just read what that says here for you. Cool. So clear the past, heal the present. Physical and emotional healing is occurring. There is a cleansing and clearing of old emotional wounds, and even a release of past life limitations is happening. All is forgiven. Absolve yourself. Forgive others their transgressions against you. It's time to let it all go. In order for new growth to occur, the old must be cleared away. This card indicates a time of clearing out what doesn't serve and support you. It can also indicate clutter clearing. If you don't love it or use it, most likely it's clutter. Physical clutter can be indicative of emotional clutter. It's time to release it and allow the cleansing metaphoric energy of rain to purify and cleanse you in the deepest way. This is also a great time to go on a cleansing fast to clear your body, to clear out your body while old emotions and challenges are clearing out of your energy field. Use water cleansing for your energy field. Stand in a cold shower, swim in the sea, run in the rain. So a lot of this is just, rejuvenating yourself, like kind of washing away your sins. Yeah, it sounds very dramatic when I say it that way, but it's a lot of the universe and your spirit guys just telling you, hey, baggage is still kind of heavy. Can we look at it and let it go? Maybe. Is there a way that we can like kind of take this off now, since we've kind of guilt tripped ourselves into feeling like shit for a very long time? Yeah, even if it's not like super scary or like super heavy, getting rid of it and being clear of it is also going to help for you. And I hope that made sense, Irma. If it didn't, again, that's okay. I apologize if it didn't. That's a time to cut. It's a time to drop at the end of the reading. That's not bad. Nice. Thank you for your time, Irma. 420, Irma. 420. Again, I hope that made sense, or you can take something away from it. Yeah. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you got the reading. It was very cool. Irma, can I smoke with you? Man, if weed was legal, that would be so dope. I want to do it every day, like the memes or whatever. I'd do it like once a fortnight or once a month or something. Just set like a little special time to just sit down and hang out with friends and just be high together. We'll all sleep over at the same place as well, so nobody got to drive home or spend money on an Uber. And then we can make breakfast the next day. Oh, that'd be so nice. That'd be so nice. Anyway, Rangs. Rangs Cozy Corner. Cozy Corner. What's up? Welcome. I hope you're still here. Hell yeah, Miss Chatterbait. Yeah. Nice. We made some smoking friends. Oh, man. Just even like, I miss it. Again, I don't do it a lot, but like when I get the chance to with friends, it's like very nice. Cause we don't go crazy, man. Like, even drinking, man. Like, I want to drink with some friends. Where am I from? Have a guess. My accent is not very clear to a lot of people. And nothing on the stream, even the tattoo, that's not going to tell you anything. Norway, lol. Norway, I mean, close. You're very close. You got the first letter of my country correct. No, I currently live in, thank you. I very much love the tattoo still. It's getting pretty faded. I need to touch it up, but I got to get a new one. Sweden? Nope. You got the first letter. It starts with an N. I'm from New Zealand. Or I currently live in New Zealand. I am Filipino. And we moved here when I was 12. And I'm almost 25 now. That's been good. A Kiwi, yeah. You're Viet, nice. Dog, your accent, I love your accent. I don't know if you have a Viet accent, but like, I don't know, any other accent is so cool to me. A Kiwi accent is no longer attractive because I've been around it for so long. But like, you know, you're from America, so you have an American accent. That's fair, dog. Like, I sometimes follow, and I just get into the loop of just following a bunch of Malaysian streamers. I have a lot of Malaysian friends as well. And when they speak like in a really thick Malaysian accent, I'm just like, that's so attractive. I don't care if it's like a dude or a girl. It's just like, I don't know why I like it. A lot of people don't. A lot of people like hate it. But then for me, it's just like, hell yeah, give me more. And you know, I'm like that basic dude as well. I love me a modern Londoner's accent. Or where's Boof from? There's a YouTuber on the Yogscast. Her name is Boof. I love her accent as well. Boof accent. Is that a Northern English accent? Where is Boof from? I know she's a Northerner, but as a fellow Northerner, I think I can place her accent. I just want to be sure. She hails from the shrine. Boof, what a name. Oh, it's spelled like this. Oops. Boof. Let me actually, you know what? Let's find out. I'll jump on YouTube. I just want you guys to hear what her accent sounds like, cause I don't know, man. I love it. Boof.
Whenever you rent or buy a video, you need to be sure that the film you choose is
Oh, my
suitable for
headset
the audience
died.
at home. This film has been classified.
Okay, so that's not Boof.
In 1982, Vipco, the UK distributors of Driller Killer, took out a full-page ad in the January edition of Television and Video Retailer magazine, depicting the cover with a guy with a drill in his head, netting themselves a hefty amount of complaints to the Advertising Standards Agency. The same year, Go Video came up with a surefire way to drum up more publicity and sales for the controversial
What a
film
great
Holocaust,
accent!
and wrote anonymously to Mary Whitehouse of the National View.
Okay, sorry. Just distracted there. It's mwah for me. It's so good. I like any UK accent and Russians. I do love me a Russian accent as well. Even the extremely memey ones, I quite enjoy. I just love hearing different things. It's so nice. Is there an accent that I don't like? No, I love the Islanders. Their accents are fine. Again, Caribbean islands, those dudes, they fucking rock it with their accents. It's very nice. You said you were a full Filipino? I am a full Filipino, yes. Ma'am? I mean, you're a sub girl, so I guess ma'am. It could just be your name. Yeah, I'm a full Filipino. But I grew up watching American TV, and my parents wanted me to have an English accent, or an American accent, so that we can deal with jobs and get jobs better. And for some reason, I moved when I was 12. So my family decided, or my parents decided, hey, we should move countries. And holy shit, it's paid off. Because the Philippines was kind of not a good place to be at this point. My parents were like, we need to give our kids a better opportunity. And maybe they just wanted adventure as well, or some sort of change. Because my parents always wanted to live in the States. But that didn't work out. There are some complications there. So we chose New Zealand, and it worked out. And I don't regret living in Aotearoa. It's been very mwah. Oh, you're half? Hell yeah. Are you willing to share your other half if you're okay with it? I know there's a lot of half Filipinos in the States. Born in the US, living in Singapore. Oh my god. Still, I don't know what your other half would be. A lot of ethnicities in the States. I would not be able to guess. And Filipinos are everywhere, so you could have been born in San Francisco or something. Or Seattle even. Her other half is alien. Half white. Alright, fair enough. Close. Not bad. Okay, hold on. Rangs, I don't think they're here. So, Ercine. That's not uninteresting, it's fine. You're half something. It's much more interesting than me being full Filipino, because it's oh, you're a nurse? You're a basketball playing nurse? Interesting. Wouldn't surprise. I'm not, though. I don't even play basketball anymore. I'm not a true Filipino. I've lost my Filipino card after a while. I'm both Asian as fuck and white as fuck, which is really confusing for people. But yeah, Ercine, we'll do your reading since Ranks isn't here. Let me know what deck you would like, or if you had a question or something. Do I play any video games? Yeah, we play games here on the stream. My usual, so out of lockdown, my usual schedule would be Tuesdays and Thursdays New Zealand time. It's currently Thursday because we do tarot on Thursdays. And we throw in a Monday stream if I'm free, or if I'm not doing anything with friends that day. But since it's been locked down, I'm pretty much streaming every single night because I have the time and I love to do it. We're currently playing Catherine Full Body. That's our main game at the moment. I think we're about halfway through the game. We're pretty good. in terms of progress, we're doing pretty good there. Well, the game before that, we played SmackDown vs. Raw 2005 for a nostalgia hit. We played the remastered SpongeBob platformer. That was really fun. Yeah, we mostly do story stuff. Anything with a story that we can deep dive in. 10/10 for me. Before that, we finished Yakuza 7. So the latest release in the Yakuza series. That was really good. SmackDown vs. Raw childhood game, isn't it? Right? Like, that series just speaks something to our lizard brain, and we're just like, oh my god. I can't believe that's still a thing. But it was good. I don't know if you would know the roster at the time. Actually, I'll show you a picture, because it's a lot easier. Just started a new job. Nice. So maybe stuff to work on while there. Okay. So let's give you like a general read for your new job and like kind of lead you on where to go. But this is for anyone who has any semblance in wrestling or knows anything about wrestling. There's a guy named Chuck Palumbo. And sorry, it's going to be so stupid. There's a guy named Chuck Palumbo, and we made a character of him called Duck Palumbo. I don't know if you can see it. He's a bit bright. Oh, he is way too bright. Your favorite was Edge with Lisa. They were a great little team for a while. Hold on, I have a better picture of Duck Palumbo. Oh, it's so bright. It's not good. It can't read it. Oh, that's better. That's a little better. Yeah, Duck Palumbo, baby. His name was Chuck, so I thought it'd be funny. Hey, let's just change a couple of letters, make him a duck, and do a story with him. And it worked out. It was really funny. For me. Mostly for me. But for now, we'll get Erisine. Erisine, am I saying your name right? Please confirm. I need to know. Don't make me keep saying your name wrong, and then the one time I get to actually pop in around the stream, you're gonna be like, this dude doesn't know how to say my name. What a bitch. I'm kidding. I don't think you would do that, but like, it would be very funny if that was the setup. Okay. Queen of Wands. It's very weird to be doing tarot without music. Normally I just have music that I can just let my brain fall back into, but the silence has been quite nice. The Star card. And just being able to chat with y'all has been great too. It's been very chill today. Very much a fan. Very, very much a fan. And then we have the Two of Pentacles as well. Very nice. That's right. Okay, thank the Lord. Sun and moon, right? Sun and moon, we gotta do this. Bring love into the situation. You can hear my dehumidifier. I apologize. I'm sleeping in a cabin and there's no ventilation here, so we're working with what we can. Okay. When you're ready, Erisine, let me know. We'll get started with your reading. Singaporean accent. I'm just gonna fall back into that little topic again. Great accent. Singlish is so funny to me. Oh yeah, Xiaojing, you're gonna be next. Since Rangs is not here at the moment. So after Erisine, we'll hop into yours straight away. So be ready with a question. If you want a specific deck, let me know. But yeah, from there, we'll go straight after Erisine. And yeah, Erisine, when you're ready, let me know. We'll get started. Life is so weird, man. Ready? Perfect. Let's... What does Ryan Seacrest say? Oh, dim the lights and let's get started. Dim the lights. Let's get started. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a good representation of what you were presenting as and the energy that you embodied as you were trying to get this job. The Queen of Wands is a very strong stance. It talks about transformation. The leopard is a representation there of the light and dark coming in together. So like the struggles, but also your successes, proving for you to be someone who is worth it and who, was a great hire for the job. Thank you, Streamlabs. Very basic in terms of just saying that you were powerful, you were strong, and you were great in terms of holding yourself together, presenting yourself well, and kind of being confident in your abilities. But it was also like you had to be strong in a moment of weakness. You may have felt a bit unsure or unstable at the time, but you were able to pull it together and represent the best version of you that you can be. And that star card kind of represents the after effects of all of that. So maybe not having a job or being in a job that you weren't enjoying was the situation you were in, and it kind of felt like the storm of, hey, we got to find something new because we need this new opportunity, we need a new job. And that whole storm and that whole kind of adversity of that has calmed, and now you're in a place of rest. You're in a place, not necessarily like rest as in you can be lazy from here, but like rest as in you can breathe a little easier now. The sighs of relief are coming through a lot nicer, and it's tasting a lot sweeter. But it's also like a time to heal, a time to say patch up your wounds and get ready for the next battle, because there's more to come with the job, because you gotta learn new things, there's new people to be around. Even if it's in the same field, you might not know how the company works or how the business that you're in does things differently from the business you were in before. So it's kind of like it's a time to lick your wounds, but also a time to readjust yourself in a way that can be super positive. Positive in the means that you're able to build yourself, and that there is like not an easier path, but a more stable path in front of you. So in terms of work there, it's kind of just preparing yourself for the new challenges ahead, right? So this was like the door closing and all the other challenges are done, but there are new challenges to look forward to. There are new things that will come through there. The Two of Pentacles just represents what you're going to be experiencing in the future when it comes to the job. I'm going to say juggling in terms of the fact that not necessarily juggling the job itself. I think you're going to... A lot of this doesn't tell me that you're not going to be good at the job. A lot of this tells me that you're going to be good at it. You're going to succeed, and you're going to... you might suck in the first couple of weeks, but you're going to find your footing quite easily, and you can get there with no problem at all. The Two of Pentacles, when you pair it with this advice card, kind of tells you to make sure that your job is not your entire life. Maybe it is a dream job, maybe it is your entire life, which is fair, but you also have to remain happy in it as well. Because even if it is your dream job, even if it is something that you've asked for your entire life, there will be moments where it sucks and you get over it, that's fine. But if it continues to suck day in, day out, then you'll have to ask yourself, is this something that I can continue doing? Is this something that's going to be good for me? Is this something that's actually progressing me, So in terms of this whole reading coming together, it's about asking the question of whether or not love is still in your life. Because, you can just go to a job and leave, and then that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Because it's not bothering you, it's not debilitating you, and things are good. Sure, it's stressful, whatever, but like you can still go to something at home, and it's fine. A lot of this just comes through with making sure that your job is not killing you spiritually, making sure that you're keeping up spiritually with all of that. So we'll go new moon in Aquarius. Let's find this here. 62. Cool. So this is your advice from the book. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. So this is the time to move forwards. Is it the new moon or the full moon? The new moon, okay. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends on both whether you believe you can have it, and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring solution. Pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. So a lot of this, yes, is just saying, hey, this opportunity that you have with a new job, grab it by the horns, charge forward with it. You know, be that 8 of Wands, be that charge through and go forward with there. But also keep in track and make sure you keep yourself safe. Woohoo! Oh, love that. Thanks for the penguin loves. I love it when it like explodes into the chat. Good night, it's nice meeting you, Chatterbait. Sorry, Chatterbait Cam sub girl XOXO. It's very nice to meet you. I'm glad you ended up being just a chill person with a great name. Have a good one. Good night. And if you come back, let me know. Hopefully things will progress in your situation. I hope it does progress for you. But yeah, Erosine, that was your read. I hope that made sense. It's a very like hopeful and motivational read. Very nice. I like that. So take it with you. Hopefully Urano has also been giving you that type of read as well. Career and love reading. So we'll try to read for both, but one might come up instead of the other. So we'll see what happens, Xiaojing. We'll do this as well. Why not? Yeah, Chatterbait Cam Sub Girl. I don't know if they're still here, but like I'm only gonna talk positive about them. They're great. They're so positive. They actually ask questions. And they're very nice. Look at all those emotes. They could probably linger a bit longer, huh? Goddessu, hi. Hold on. Let me open the queue for you. We're not getting a ton of requests to come in after I close the queue, which is good. But, oh, thank you for the follow. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Cool. That's open. Hop on the queue now if you'd like, and then I'll close it after you. It's just because Rangs isn't here anymore, so I feel like we need to fill in one more. Cool. Goddessu, you're gonna go after Xiaojing, and we're currently doing Xiaojing's reading now. And if Rangs ever comes back, we'll do one for them. Oh. Xiaojing, we're still doing your reading. This is still yours. We're still on you. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is your reading, yeah. I'm just drawing your cards first. I'm trying to pull up there. Also, thank you for the hydrate. This is my water bottle. It's not my other one. Not the ding bottle. That's okay. Let me know when you're back. Or let me know when it's a bit stable for you, and then we'll get started with yours. Goddessu, if you would like. You're done? You okay? Give me like a let's go or like a ready, and then we can get started. Man. Any sign of like you're ready and you're good, apart from the done that you said. What the heck? Iman Shumpert is going to be part of as a contestant for Dancing with the Stars? What the heck? Oh, can start because he's a free agent. But I mean, yeah, it's fine. He's got a ring. Cool. Let's get started with your reading. So a lot of this does feel like love has come through instead of it's mostly love. I'll say that because the bottom of your deck is the Knight of Cups. Again, a very romantic person, a very loving person, someone who wants to love and wants to be loved, but like very like free and open and exploratory about it, you know, not just one person there. So that's where love is coming from here. You might be exploring your options. You might feel like you are inundated with choice or given this opportunity to speak with others. I say that because the Queen of Wands is present. I'm gonna read you what it says in the booklet because it's very interesting to read, especially when we pair it with the swords here. Hold on. So the Queen of Wands, creative energy, ego, and passion. This drama queen radiates creative energy. She positively glows. Her dominating personality sweeps people off their feet, but often leaves others feeling slighted. She is an attentive housewife, but still finds time and energy to pursue her own interests. In a spread, the Queen of Wands can also suggest the need to travel or to devote your time to more creative pursuits, right? So a lot of that is just saying, hey, you're in your energy, you're in your power to start kind of figuring things out. And you're very much going towards things that you like, things that make you feel passionate, and this could be a lot of people, right? If we just read this card without this could also just mean, hey, in terms of career, are you pursuing the things that's going to make you feel fulfilled, or are you just pursuing things for money? If money is making you fulfilled, perfect, then you can continue to go through with that those steps in that journey. But if you're looking for like fulfillment, doing the job that you do every day, going into work every day, making sure you're happy, that is another thing. But with love especially, it's more of like you're trying to find your passions so that it matches up with other people, or you're trying to find other people that match up with your passions. The Ace of Swords is kind of how you've been acting and kind of how you've been operating with love. It's very in your head. And I'm not saying in your head as in like it's something crazy that you're thinking about. It's very logical the way that you think about love and other people. You kind of go in a way where you're very just, I don't know, very brain focused when it comes to it, right? You make the decision based on the situation and like less emotion, even though love is a very emotional thing for you, but it works for other people, right? It could just be that's how you work in terms of relating to others or finding out if you continue to relate with others, which is fine. If that's a step that you want to go, it's something that is still a bit in a growing phase for you, so you can definitely hone that skill and make that part of how you search for love, right? And that's going to be fine as long as you continue to focus on it. But again, don't ignore the emotional side of it, because love is very much emotional. So you can still have that logical decision making that comes to it, but make sure that you account for your emotions with it as well, right? Because you can't just be a robot and make things like it's like not a black and white answer most of the time. You have to let the emotions what's the word, educate the next step, because this is very much logic, thinking, education, and information. So that's fine. If that's how you process, just know that you're still growing with it and know that you still have to hone it together. The Tower, I love this for you in the future. I love, love, love this. Tower is just going to mean that there's going to be some sort of change that occurs within you, or a change that occurs in your life that makes you kind of open your eyes to something new. So the variety of things here can be the way you love, or even the type of person that you're loving. It's great, right? Because a lot of people are scared that the Tower is like, oh, something's going to break and go down. This one, paired with your cards here, seems like, so there's the metaphor of the tower going down and being broken. But there's also the metaphor of a light switch going off in your head. And this is the light switch. Something is just going to absolutely make sense for you, and it's going to change the way you see things, and it's going to change the way that you will act, and it's going to push you in a way that you're going to be like, where was this before? I'm glad it's here now. I'm very much glad it's here now, but where the fuck was this before? And that's great. That's beautiful to have. Be ready for that. I think once you've mastered the way that you think logically and the way that you use logic in your life, or just the way that you use your brain as a focus, then something will click. Maybe you're going to find a better way to incorporate your emotions into that. Maybe your passion is going to be something that like leads the decision-making process. Not quite sure what it'll exactly be, but it's going to be something big, and it's going to be something that's going to be just very nice to have and very nice to understand. So the advice that you have here for how you could potentially get to where you want to go or how you can get to this situation is the rejuvenating rain. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it in the booklet here. Svidna. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Thank you for the follow. The queue is currently closed. We are going to be doing our last reading next. But if you'd like, I will draw a oracle card after our next reading, just for whoever is here, and we'll get there. So I'll just read you your advice card here. So, not the Rainbow Blessing. Rejuvenating rain. Physical and emotional healing is occurring. There is a cleansing and clearing of old emotional wounds and even a release of past life limitations happening. All is forgiven. Absolve yourself, forgive others transgressions against you, and it's time to let it all go. So there's a sense of you needing to heal for something, you needing to potentially forgive yourself for something, and then you'll progress in a way that it's going to change into better. So that's with love. I'm sorry it wasn't career and love, but a lot of this just spoke of love, and I felt like that was a message that you need to hear. But yeah, Zhaojing, I hope that made sense. I also hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you so much for being patient with the reads here and for your time. Hopefully you're gonna take care. Gotta hop on a work call. Ericine, that's all good. Dude, thanks for coming by. It's been very nice to see you. I hope to see you more. I hope I can actually catch around a stream and like see you there as well. But good luck. Have fun at work. Have fun at work. Live strong, for some reason, was in my head. But yeah, Zhaojing, that was good. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Yeah, so this is for anyone else that's here on the stream or watching this on YouTube. I will draw 2 oracles, one from each deck, and then we'll just, pick one, and then if the message suits you, then perfect. I'm stealing that from Ink, who is another streamer that I watch. I would say she's my friend. Nope, she's definitely one of my streamer friends, and she's great. You guys should check her out, Writing with Visible Ink. She does like an end thing of the stream where people can choose a stone and an oracle. So I'm starting to pick that up in case people miss out. So that's been nice. Yes, sorry, Zhaojing, thanks. Goddessu, it is your turn for the read. You are the last read for the night, unless Rangs somehow mysteriously comes up from out of nowhere. I do understand my stream did crash, so like it's fair enough if they didn't want to come back. Like, it's okay. That's just the way that it is sometimes. So let me know, Goddessu, if you have a question or anything. We'll get started with that. We'll go from there. General reading for this month? Okay. Cool. I'm feeling the housewives again. Let's just do the housewives again. A lot of 2 Pentacles tonight. Oh, and this one actually wanted to come out. Very cool. Okay, I'm sorry. I chose the deck before you think. But the whole... Interesting. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. Awesome. When you're ready, Goddessu, we'll get started with your reading. When did I even start streaming? Because I'm pretty sure I would have hit 2 hours by now. Yeah, I don't know which one to post on YouTube, but we'll post one of them. Just a yes or anything. I forget that my music's not playing, so it might be like a bit awkward silence for some people. You ready? Perfect. So, Two of Pentacles sits here on your first position. I need to start saying first, second, and third position. First, second, and third. It's better than saying past, present, future off the bat, especially when later on in the reading I find out it's all present or all past or all future, and the cards' energies are just playing with themselves, amongst themselves. The Two of Pentacles. Man, the Two of Pentacles sounds like you have a decision to be made, or there's a decision you're making, and it might also consider love, right? It does feel like love. Because if you look at the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, it's kind of like maybe there's a decision you need to make about someone that you're quite not sure about yet, like whether or not you should take the relationship to a further level, even consider a relationship, or even break up. But I don't see a breakup or anything at this point. I don't see a breakup at all. I think it's taking it to the next level, but you're afraid of the work that you might have to put in, because it's scary, right? Once you add more commitment towards someone, it's like, hey, I'm putting a lot of my emotional effort into this. If this goes wrong, it's gonna hurt like hell. But the Eight of Pentacles talks about you being proud of the work that you're doing, you being proud of the growth that you have with this person. So you're just scared of the work that needs to be done, and that's perfectly fine. Like, don't beat yourself up over it. It's a scary proposition. What's fun now is that with this decision, whatever decision it is you're making about this person, with the decision to move forward with this person, the Hierophant is quite clear into saying who you should be listening to at this time. So if you got the High Priestess, that speaks of you listening to yourself and your subconscious, listening to how you feel, listening to what is, closely around you. The Hierophant tells you to listen to the universe. It tells you to take note of what's in front of you and make a decision from there, right? So Hierophant, represented by the TV set or the radio set. I forgot. It's a TV. It's an old TV. You just got to tune in, and you'll hear a message as long as you get the right tuning correctly, or you get the right channel like all set up. Then you'll find out your answer from there. So at this point, it's a lot of it's active listening to what is happening in your life, active listening to the tiny things, active listening to the big things, but making sure you're taking it in and not overthinking it, but considering it on your decision, right? Taking things on board so or like have a list of reasons that can help inform where you're going to go from here. So again, that's why I said, like, past, present, and future shouldn't be the start of my readings, because all of these cards play together differently, and a lot of this is like kind of in the right now. The ascending the mountain, keep going forward. That's your advice. I will read that there, but I do have a little more to say in terms of your reading, but we'll get started with this. So, ascending the mountain. The journey might be hard right now, but a great view awaits you. You most certainly can achieve your goal. However, you must continue forward through hard work and diligence. Don't give up. Even if it seems hard, keep moving forward. Even if it seems that you are going up 3 steps and falling back 2, you are still getting closer to your goal. Sometimes you may need to take smaller steps, but do not stop. Every step takes you closer to the peak of the mountain, and when you arrive, the view will be spectacular. It'll be worth all your effort. It's okay to stumble or fall, just don't stay down. Do not allow yourself to be limited by beliefs of others, or even by your own limiting beliefs or fears. Go beyond boundaries of self-imposed barriers. Live passionately and courageously. Keep moving forward fearlessly. Speak up for yourself. Honor your truth. This isn't the time to be timid or hold back. Go forward gallantly with your banner of truth waving in the wind. You are a light bearer for others. I feel like that's in another part of the book. Anyway, that's the advice. Keep going forward. Stick with this here. Give it a shot. Give it an opportunity if you can. It would be cool if you can do that. And it's scary, but you'll get your answers in front of you. Your answers will be given to you by the universe. So just keep an ear out. Keep an eye out. I hope that made sense. I don't know. I kind of just jumped to it. You said general reading for the month, but like it kind of jumped into this type of message. So Karatsu, I hope that made sense. I hope that worked out for you a little bit, or that you were able to take something away from the reading. And it was nice to meet you. Thank you for the follow. I hope to see you in other tarot streams. like I say for pretty much every ending of my readings, I would like to know what happens. Give me some progress reports. Let me know if something develops in the future, or even just don't if you don't want to. You don't got to. Nice. And I'm glad I restarted the stream. That was a good decision. Okay. So what we'll do here, I will cut the deck. It makes sense. So outcome seems positive. It does. It does seem like a great outcome, even though the situation seems a bit rough at the moment. And these two cards are just going to be for whoever is still here on the stream and just needs a little extra message. It could even be for myself. Oh. Thanks for using the highlight, but thank you for your time. Save your points for something else, like a reading when I'm playing games or a bottle ding or something. Oh shit, did I even actually update my prices? I did. 500 for the bottle ding, 1,000 for a haiku, 1,000 for an oracle, and 3,000 for a poem. That sounds about right. Oh fuck, a tarot card draw is it's more expensive than an oracle. I need to redo that. Oops. Oopsies. Okay. I'm gonna read both of these. Whichever resonates with you more, that's what you go with. And if none of these resonate, don't try to force it. So the mutable moon. I know that's like later on. 108. So the mutable moon is about change, shapeshifting even, that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign and the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone yet. So take that with you there. And then the Vast Vista. Vast Vistas, expand your horizons. Expand your horizons. See the world around you in new ways. This is not a time to think small. It's an exciting time for you. You may find travel or new adventures in your future. Think outside the box. Ideas and projects that you've been contemplating are now moving toward manifestation. Unconventional relationships may flourish. Take time to nurture your dreams, for big changes are ahead. So I quite like that for whoever that is for. Please take that with you. Please, hopefully that makes sense for you. And thank you for everyone who came by to the stream and hung out. Kind of sad that Rangs kind of dropped out as soon as the stream dropped out, but I don't blame them. It just happens. And we'll just go through the list here. And the queue is empty. Thank you to Lamarin P for the follow a couple hours before the stream. Thank you for the Hydrate Redeem as well. Chatterbait Cam Subgirl. Sorry, Chatterbait Cam Subgirl XOXO. Thank you for the follow. Talgia, Xiaojing96, Goddessu, thank you for the follow. Goddessu again, thank you for the hydrate as well as the redeem to highlight your message. And Svidna, or SFDHNA, Svidna, thank you for the follow as well. Guys, that was a lovely stream. It was very relaxing as well. I was able to become kind of just chill. I just chilled out heavily for this one. We did hit that little bump in the road when it came to the drop, but refreshing the stream was kind of smart, so that's not a bad idea. Awesome, guys. I love you very much. I'm glad I still do this. I'm glad I'm still streaming, you know. It's been more than a year, a little more than a year now. And I appreciate when people come by for a tarot read. I appreciate when people come by and hang out for games. Please stay safe, everyone. Yeah, take care of yourselves. A lot of the readings today talked about forgiveness and setting yourself up for the future. So if you're doing that as well, hopefully you're setting yourself up pretty nicely for that too. Yeah. I may be back tomorrow for some late night Catherine, but that's probably going to end up being on Saturday, so we'll figure that out then. I'm going to try the Sunday afternoon stream. We're gonna try to get that sorted and figure out what to do there as well. So maybe tomorrow, Saturday for sure, Sunday for sure as well. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for the stream. Bye.